Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 2 Act 2 has finally released, and along with it, a lot of lore has come. So sit down and grab some popcorn as I, Miko Rex, explains the entire lore of this update. To begin, we need to go back a few days to when the Dark Harvester rifted to reality unknown and scanned the area. Now, why is it here? I theorize it is currently looking for the last Zero Shard, because currently there are only 6 on the island, and out of the many Zero Shards, there's 7 of them, and now he's looking for that. So he's looking at OG, and he actually detected the vault. He's also supposed to come back later, but I also theorize that he's also come here to find where he's going to put the 0 point after it's done, which is interesting. But now let's get to this update. So this update revolves around the elites, and they're going to have a new reload map. And now we also know a lot of lore about them thanks to the new arena 1v1 arena mode. Here are some voice lines from Elite Lady.
Your friends have been looking into my past. I've got nothing to hide, but you haven't earned my trust. I've seen enough. I'll tell you what you need to know, but nothing more. I was head of defense for the Imagined Order, but now I run things my way. I don't care who Daigo was or what he did. Being an elite is about getting the job done. What matters is how he fights. Now that Jules is around, we'll never be outgunned. Wait till you see what she's cooking up. Foundation's back, huh? I wouldn't want to be in his way. The 7 are rebuilding. Things are about to get interesting. Tell Foundation I send my regards. Welcome to the training grounds. Let's see what you can do. I'd put in some time at the shooting range if I were you. Let's see you shoot. Sloane's alive because I haven't put her on my list. She's a double-edged sword, but sometimes that's what you need. There's much more to the elites. You'll learn the rest once you've earned it. We've got new weapons dropping soon. Jules is working on a new weapon set. Come back soon. Jules' new weapons are now live. Jules is our weapons expert. I'd get to know her if I were you. Dark Voyager has made a powerful enemy. Dark Voyager will pay for what he's done. Dark Voyager. Your cubes won't save you from what's coming.
Confirms that Zadie is aware that what is going on the island of the Golden Coast. And she also has her eyes set on Dr. Sloane. However, Sloane is a double-edged sword, so Zadie is being very careful with her decision. Maybe Sloane will join the elite soon, or maybe not. We'll see soon. Regardless, the mention of her is the beginning to tease Dr. Sloane's return to the story again. Out to Lady Windfrost lore. She reveals that the Frozen Kingdom, how we chain our might for balance, keep the element in sync. Winterfrost explains how one person cannot own all elemental powers at once. Probably why Ice King created the 5 Knight system. But since the balanced system is gone, Dark Voyager told Ice King he can use the elements too to bring back balance to them. She brings up how more than anything the winter and cold within this world matters to her, and she will break the balance and let winter take over if it will protect the land and kingdom. Now, let's go to the new Elites-themed reload map. This map takes place in Reality 337, and is the current home base of the Elites. However, it was formerly under control of the Imagined Order. All over the island are IO assets that were abandoned, some which are covered in snow, but the Elites seem to be using some of the assets now. The elites have recently moved in as they're beginning to remove the Imagined Order's insignia around the island, replacing it with their own. They also have the 7th Zero Shard, believed to be the final one. which is contained by the elite, which was probably Zadie's doing, given her time at the Imagined Order, and learned that the 0 point must be contained. A cube mining shaft can be found in the center of the island, revealing that cubes are made of an ore. The elites use cubic ore, and they find and collect and weaponize them. Now, does this mean the last reality didn't create the cubes like we thought all along? I actually do not think so. I think the last reality actually used this ore and created the cubes, but this ore was here placed here by the nothing, like millions upon millions of years ago, before maybe even the last reality existed, or maybe while the last reality was growing, the nothing placed them in a few realities so they could make them. But now let's get back to the lore of this map. This Reload Island seems to be on a planet, given that huge pieces of land can be seen very, very far in the distance. In one of the former IO facilities that have been rebranded to an elite facility, the cubic ore is being studied, suggesting that the Imagined Order was also studying with that equipment beforehand. The rift gates underneath the island seem to suggest how the Imagined Order traveled around the island before they mastered sideways rifts and rifts in general. Maybe implying that this island was ran by the IO when it was just freshly founded. Now, does this mean the IO might be coming back? I think so. I still theorize that the elite have something to do with the Imagined Order, one way or another. Yes, I know that their leader used to work for the Imagined Order, but it's still just weird to me how they operate, which I'm going to be hopefully making a video about, so stay tuned for that. But now to our next subject, which is Save the World. In Save the World, you can see the Dark Harvester floating above the planet, and when you're in game, you can actually see him hovering. Here are some voice lines from Save the World.
I just got a text from Ray that just says, "Oh no." So I'm assuming it's about the big ominous ship in the sky? This one just says Sarah. And this one just says, "Oh no" again. Let's go deploy some sensors in the zone to see what's going on with that ship. Okay, Commander. We need to figure out what that ship is up to. Let's place sensors in the zone. Sensor down. Keep going. Nice job. Just a few more. Just one more. That should be enough. Nice work, Commander. I think I understand less about what's happening now than I did this morning. We intercepted a transmission from the Dark Voyager. He plans to release a swarm of drones. I couldn't make out the rest, but he sounded very serious. Let's see if we can intercept a few. The Dark Voyager is releasing a fleet of drones to search the zone near home base. Collect any wreckage you find for analysis. Looks like a drone to me. Another drone. Interesting. These drones are very sophisticated. Don't think they're looking for blue glow. That's another one. I'll get these to home base. You keep searching the zone. Nice. That one's in good shape. We'll only need a few more. One more. That's it. Well, here's something. I don't know what 0 point shards are, but on principle, I don't want anyone named Dark Voyager to find what they're looking for. I think we better take action. Home base's science team is stumped by the data we collected, so we're just gonna run this mission on vibes. Dark Voyager is kind of villain-coded, so I'm thinking we should make sure he can't find anything he's looking for. I don't know. Let's shoot down his drones? When in doubt, disabling surveillance infrastructure never hurts. Let's get to it. Shoot any drones you see. That's one. Another one down. Nice. Another one. I'm not sure if this is helping, but I am enjoying it. We've intercepted some comms from the ship. Dark Voyager is not pleased, so good work. Nice work out there. We'll keep the pressure on Dark Voyager and his drones. Too bad we're not strong enough to face him ourselves. But I think we've slowed him down, wherever he's going next.
So yeah, that kind of confirms that he's looking for the 0 point shard in the Save the World reality. This is also the first time that something in Battle Royale has directly interfered with Save the World. Speaking of Save the World characters have come to Battle Royale, and they're on Team Fraud Nation. Yeah, let's just stop talking about these losers. But that's all the lore for this update. I'm currently working on a Save the World video and a What Are the Elites video. So please stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next time.